Welcome back to Illusion of Gaia, everybody. The wind is not blowing through my hair because I'm in a cave. And this is one of the coziest dungeons ever. I really don't know why I think it's so cozy. I think it's just the color palette or something, but man, I tell you. This is the Diamond Mine, and we are up to 94 on the thing, so almost got a free life there. Hopefully we don't need it. Hopefully we can start, like, building them up. Because you can build up several free lives in this game. I think... I don't know what the maximum is, maybe 9 or something? Oh, jeez, didn't mean to do that. Yeah, these guys are weird. They're kind of cool looking. They remind me of something, like Lizalfos, maybe? I'm not sure. It's bringing back memories of something. Can't interact with the skull on the ground here. Yeah, sometimes the enemies can be kind of hard to find in this dungeon, because some of them just kind of come up from the ground when you're least expecting it, so gotta be ready for that and use your map if you're not sure. If you're not sure, always check the map. That's one of the most useful things, actually, in this game. Hey, more HP, alright. Looking good, Ultimecia. Let's continue on. I mean, for the most part, the dungeon kind of looks a little samey. The further you get into it, more and more it's just like... What do we got here? There's one keyhole in this door. I did one commission. Elevator entrance. Use that door to get to the elevator. Well, I don't think we can do anything about that right now. We're gonna need a key for that. We're not gonna see the key for... Oh my god, he's like whipping the slate over. What the fuck? I beg you, cut this chain. Will do. I'll cut it with my flute. There are 8 laborers, including me, forced to work in the mine. Please save us. No, I think I'm just gonna leave you here because I have free will and I'm free Dan. Shut up. It's not even a question. We gotta save him. Let's see. Is there anything up here? This is kind of weird. I think if I had to sleep anywhere in here, it'd probably be right here. There's no monsters here. Nice and quiet. Cucka-feeling SNES palette music, you know, and all. Oh, wow. Not doing a lot of damage to these dudes. Yeah, as again, we see enemies with, like, a higher defense, so... just be ready to deal with that, I guess. Nothing up there to see? Okay. I'm gonna head down this way. God, these guys are so funny. It's not Lizalfos, it's something else that they remind me of. Some kind of lizard-looking enemy, like maybe something from Star Wars, I'm not sure. Yeah, these guys can kind of turn to stone and make themselves invulnerable, which can be pretty annoying. But we have our jump attack, so I think things are looking pretty good here. Can't interact with any of these dead bodies. I don't know if I would really want to anyway. I don't want to know what their story is. I love how everybody has a story in this world, but some stories are just a little too sad. Then again, they deserve to be acknowledged, though. Anyway. Oh, man, he's shooting fireballs at me there. Okay. Alright, take it easy, yeah. Getting a little too careless here. We have a free life, though. I beg you, cut this chain. Don't cut me, too, though. That's what that other guy was doing. Didn't feel very good. I can imagine it wouldn't. I don't know, man. This place is weird. Alright, well, looks like we need to get up there. We got some switches up there. Well, if all else fails, just follow the monsters. You know, when you see more monsters you haven't seen yet. And there we go. Alright. Let's watch out for the whatever those guys are. It's freaking moldorms or something. You found an herb. Lovely. I might end up using one in here, I'm not sure. Hate to use one. Oh wow, okay, so sometimes that can happen. Monsters can drop HP, that's really nice of them to do. I noticed these whips don't always seem to hit you on the way out, but then, like, they do hit you on the way in, which is weird. Okay, let's get rid of you. I'll just hit that switch like 100 times, but it doesn't matter. 4 switches up here. I guess I'm just gonna hit all 4 of them. Okay. Whoa, hang on. What are you doing? You're doing some serious damage too, man. Still got more HP than we did like 1 minute ago, so... Okay. Oh man, I thought I could hit you through there. I guess not. I could be using the ZR to actually block those things. Hey, more strength, I'll take it. Yeah. Well, you're not gonna block it by facing to the right, silly. It's coming from below you. These aren't on a timer or something. No, there was a door here in the center that was closed. Now it's open, now that we've hit all 4 switches. So, what are we looking at here? 6 monsters? Doesn't seem too bad. Should be able to handle it. Yeah, get them down. Take them down. I need to blow my nose. Alright, I had to get my cursor off the screen there. That was kind of messed up. Alright. Alright, it's killing them in a little bit fewer hits now, but with that strength upgrade, thank the heavens. More strength, the better. Oh yeah, now we can, like, one-shot these guys. Or more like 2 in plus 1 them. You know what I mean. At least hopefully. If you don't, that's fine. Yeah, 2 hits to kill those. It's always hard to tell the 3s and the 8s apart in this game, so sometimes I think I'm doing 8 damage, and I'm like, whoa, that's so cool! Oh, look at that defense. Yeah, I'll take it. What is that over there? Is that one of those things? Oh, it totally is! Okay, we'll get back to that in a second. Wait a minute, why is the wind blowing? Huh, that's peculiar. I seem to remember this happening before. Boom! Yes. Thank you. You do not want to miss this guy here. I was buried in the cave-in. What would have happened if we took longer? We want to give you a present. I'm sending 3 red jewels to the jeweler. 3 red jewels! There's only 50 in the game, and you're getting 3 of them right here. So, yeah, that's kind of a big deal. If I do say so myself. Oh. Oh my god, no. Seriously, you gotta be doing this today. You do this every day, though, so what do I expect? Alright, I'm gonna refill my HP here. I will recode. Yes, and I will continue my journey. I have my legs crossed right now. That usually messes with my wire. It starts making my controller freak out. So, it doesn't seem to be happening yet. I think it's only when I cross my left leg. I don't know, there's something about it. It's very precarious, the wire setup here. So if you have the legs crossed, that ups the wire, and it's not, like, angled right with the controller or something. I don't know. I'm just happy that it's working at all, though, so I ain't got nothing to complain about. Boy, I love these, like, what are these ropes? It's hanging up over the screen, and they're parallax scrolling and everything? Oh, are they, like, elevators? Huh. Alright. Oh, yeah, we're free Dan now, so we do more damage. Yes. 4 damage to those mothers. Those mother haunchies. You can also hit through the walls. Yeah. That way I don't have to deal with you later. Later days, pal. Wait, get over here. Well, I could probably grab that, I guess. It's just 1, but, you know, 1 is 1. And good is good and bad is bad, but you don't know what else you had. Or whatever she says. I forget. I always did kind of like that song. There's occasionally, like, Sheryl Crow's kind of a mixed bag for me. It's like I either love her songs or I can't stand them. Like, All I Want to Do, I can't stand that one. But Good is Good I love. I love My Favorite Mistake. That's probably my favorite one of hers, actually. Ironically enough, given the title. Let's see what we got here. There's one, like, right above me here. It's probably one of those caterpillars, so definitely go slow if you think there's something, like, right next to you here. We have more ramps here. I guess we could totally, like... Zoop. Okay, maybe not. So ran into the wall and pooped. You know, because I went to bed and pooped, peed, and went to bed. Oh, there's like a guy up there. Huh. Well, that's odd. We can't seem to reach him. If I could take the ramp, I could get up there to him, but, nope. Well, we're gonna need to find some other way to deal with that, I guess. Just leave one enemy in a room. Well, there's nothing worse in the world, I tell you. Actually, there is. I mean, being sick is worse. Let's take these guys out one at a time. Are these guys, like, moving away from me here? What is up with them? Take all these here. There was something so gratifying about just sucking those in, and the little shine spark thing that happens on your sword when you do it. Boom and boom. This makes you feel like you're actually doing magic or something. I don't know, maybe you are. Suck in those balls. I'm just gonna pretend like I didn't just say that. Get you through the wall? No, I'm probably gonna have... Well, I can take this guy through the wall. Just being able to hit through the walls is, quite a luxury, I tell you. But if you think it's a luxury now, well, it's only gonna get better, so... Oh, that was a big ball right there. Let's see what we got here. Man, this reminds me of that area, like, leading to, Meridia. That long way to Meridia in Super Metroid. Let's see what we got here. Okay, I guess. Yeah, I'll record. Finish recording. Of course I'm gonna continue my journey. What do you think? I guess if this is here, it means I need to switch back, doesn't it? Maybe? It's gonna take it on faith. Sometimes you don't know. There didn't seem to be anything else in here, though, so I'm kind of wondering, you know, maybe it's like another thing where I gotta hit the wall. Yep, that's totally what it is. God, this dungeon is so cool. There's actually a dungeon much later in the game that's even cooler than this, if you can believe it. I mean, well, most people probably find that pretty easy to believe, because most people probably don't think this dungeon is all that big of a deal. It's kind of like that third strongest mole dungeon in Earthbound. Are we getting an ability for Freedan here? Yeah, I'll take it. Not that he really needs one, but... oh, well, if you're just going to give it to me, then hell yeah. Dark Friar can now be used. I can't see Dark Friar and not think of, like, Friar Tuck from Disney Robin Hood, but like an evil version of him. Because how hilarious is that name anyway? Dark Friar. Like, usually Friar means like a pastor or something. I guess I could see how people would sometimes think some of them are evil, but... Anyway, what this does, it's pretty much the same as Psycho Charge. When you let go, you shoot a fireball. It's a pretty big fireball, too. Pretty big AoE. You know, well, not that much of an AoE, but, But it does, like, massive damage. It does, like, twice the damage that your sword attack does. So I'm just gonna head on out of here. That was kind of funny. We opened a room just to see another thing that was right there in front of us. Like, why did I want another one of those? Another warp place to the Dark World? I don't need another one of those. You know, I don't need no warps. A warp is a thing that takes you to a place that you can't go. Well, what do we do now? Shoosh. Shoosh. Oh, right. Because now we have the Dark Friar. So now we can hit this enemy up here that we couldn't reach a minute ago. And when we do that, the wall disappears, we get more defense, and now we can take the ramp. Lovely. Yeah, that is just lovely. These fireballs do love sticking around, don't they? Oh, the physics of these, it's so good. Not sure why I didn't make it there. I guess I needed to dash. Well, let's try that then. Oh, yeah, that's so much better. Let's see, so this is where that guy was hanging out. Nothing really else to see up here. Nothing really else. Yep. I used to be a good rider back in the day, I tell you. Okay, hello. Wait, no, I'm not trying to hit you, I'm trying to talk to you. There are people who are forced to work deep in the diamond mine. Please use this key to save them. And now we get massive dialogue for just a seemingly minuscule item. This is the elevator key. So that elevator we saw on the way in, it's all the way back at the beginning of the dungeon. Well, we're just going to have to go open that up now. Fortunately, it's not too far to backtrack because, I mean, part of what we did going in was that big puzzle where we hit all 4 of the switches. We don't have to do that again on the way back. So this won't be too bad. I'm just going to go ahead and... I'm just looking around. Don't mind me. It's just so much fun, I tell you. I'm not dashing very much, though. So we gotta make our way back out of here. So now this makes more sense with these elevators, like, up above us here, why these are here. It's funny to think we're actually gonna get to use them ourselves, though. How about that? Boom, 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 boom. That's a dead end. I don't want to go that way. I hope I don't need to be Will for any of this. I thought this just went to the switches, though. No, I guess it doesn't. Oh well. Make our way on out of here. Yeah, that being able to move just a little bit to the side when you dash can be useful in areas like this. You're kind of not sure the way this is designed. It kind of makes it so that it is useful. Yeah, look at that. Oh yeah, this is the room right here. Fortunately, we don't have to do all that trash again. So we're almost back to it. This dungeon's longer than I remember. Not that I mind. Like I said, I love the atmosphere here. It is starting to get a little old, though. I really do get Earthbound vibes from this, though. There's something about the dungeons in Earthbound. Just, good lord, I would sleep in so many of them. I don't know if it's the music. I don't know what it is. It just feels so real. Well, the thing of it is, it's like feels unpopulated. You find me using that word a lot lately, especially in the Bimothy Tisha videos. Unpopulated. Yeah, because that's the key to really getting good sleep. There's one keyhole in this door. Well... Okay, I guess I need to... You're not equipped. Fortunately, I can equip. That's free, man. Prison key. It's not that one. It's this one. Elevator key? It's a kind of a weird-looking key, though. Well, I'll take it, though. He tries using the elevator key. The key turns, making a strange sound. I wonder what that sounded like. You know, like... Sometimes you read small details like that in a novel or something. Like, it makes a strange sound. Well, I want to know what it sounded like. I don't know. Okay, there's no way my big ass is standing on this tiny ass little platform. Even the platform in Witchy World is not this precarious, my god. I hope he's holding on to the support column or whatever it is up there. That's the only way he could possibly be staying on there. I don't know. Far be it for me to question things. We are talking about Illusion of Gaia here. This is not, you know... Well, what is it? What am I saying? Not the most realistic game? Who cares? Video games are never meant to be that way. Oh, here we go. Gonna kill some worms, get some HP back for him. Whoa, hey, what is that? It's all a little shiny. Ta-da-ta! I almost did it, you could tell. You found the mine key. Okay. So we need 2 keys to get into this mine door that's just outside here. There's 2 rooms on either side of it, so... Let's see. Looks like all we got is caterpillars in here, whatever these are. These frickin' mold orms. I gotta watch the fireballs. You know, if you have to, just block them. Boop, just like that. Alright, where's the last one? Up and left of us? That's where the map can be useful, is in situations like this, if you can't actually see the monster until you get up next to where he is. And then he pops out. So if you want to know where he is, the map will tell you. This room is depressing. I'm getting the hell out of here. Jeez. Okay, what about the other one? Oh boy. Yeah, this might be a good time to try out our Dark Friar move. Look at that. Oh man, it's hard to tell the damage sometimes because the numbers are very small. Also, this takes a long time to try. You are not whipping him. I'm sorry. That was 11 damage. Holy crap. I think that's at 11. It's definitely double digits, so... Well, we're not going to get to see that one. I mean, we could just walk through the dungeon, you know, if you wanted to do that. It's probably faster in the long run than charging all up and everything. But, oops, okay. Just gonna keep swinging so that when you come back to life, I'm guaranteed to have my sword on your body, penetrating it, cutting it, injuring it. Anyway, I'm getting a little too happy here. A little too trigger happy. Or a little too sword happy. It's funny, you know, the phrase trigger happy comes from, like, having a gun. Is there a phrase for, like, sword happy? You get too happy with a knife? I guess you get cut happy or something? Cut throat? I don't know. How many more times do we have to hear the key dialogue? Or the key fanfare? I don't know. I think this is the last time. At least for this dungeon. Oh boy. Okay, well. Now we gotta get back out to that door. Which means run through the maze. This is the kind of thing that my kid self would have totally loved, but as an adult I kind of find it tedious walking through these, you know, trying to find your way out of here. But, I don't know. As a kid I just saw it as a part of the game, you know? You gotta press the controller to go in the direction that you're supposed to go. I have both keys. Put in the keys? Yes! The key turns with a strange sound. Another strange sound. I should have looked at the key in my inventory. I didn't have to equip those, though. It's funny. I guess because there were two of them, so boom. Boom, and boom, you're free. Thank you. Our home village is far across the ocean. If you could go there, help the villagers to regain their strength. Thank you. All living things in our home country have grown strange. People have turned to stone. Some are sick with unknown diseases. Yo, Sam, hey, good to see you again, buddy. I heard from Eric that your friend has lost his memory. Legend says that there is a song that brings back the past. Please let him hear it. Here he goes. Wow, your voice sounds like a flute. You've learned the memory melody. Cool. I need a favor. May I have the prison key and the melody of the wind as a souvenir of our meeting? I'm sure I'll never use it again. Wait, was that me saying I'll never use it again? Well, that's kind of the game's way of clearing out some of your inventory, stuff you're not going to need anymore, so, you know, say goodbye to the filter. So basically all we have are 2 songs and 4 herbs. That's the way I like it, though. Yeah, 4 herbs is a pretty good stockpile. That'll totally just heal you up. I believe herbs actually heal you all the way, too, regardless of what your max HP is. So that can be useful. They can be more useful toward the end of the game if you're willing to give up the inventory space to hang on to them for that long. So we don't exactly have fast travel here, we just gotta go out the way we came. That's unfortunate. I love that you can see the mine down below, though, and it's a little bit darker, you know, because you're distant from it. Just small details like that, you know. They couldn't do a lot with the Super Nintendo, but what they had to work with, they definitely took advantage of it. And I can't help but respect that. Makes me wish I'd become a game designer, really. Because I feel like designing games nowadays would just be so, like, asinine. It's like you're getting computers to do most of the work. Like, you can imagine what a monster is going to look like, sure, but you're not actually physically going to sit there and, like, you know, draw vectors for every single polygon. I mean, maybe, I don't know, maybe they do that? I can't imagine them doing that, though. It's more like now you just say, make a big round shape and then attach it to a column that goes down to a body. And the body is also round, so just make a, you know, make an oval. What do you call a 3D oval? An egg. Okay. Wait, why did I just go back in there? I didn't mean to do that. I think we need to go back into town here. So we're done with the diamond mine. Okay, let's head back to town then. I guess that's pretty much it for this video, too. That's too bad. I was having fun talking, man. Maybe I'll just record another one. Phrygia! Best town ever. That still ain't changing, at least until we see another town. Maybe there's another one in the future that'll change my mind, but for now, favorite town, right here. So we just gotta go back to the hotel. Well, I'll tell you what, we're gonna talk to our friends, and we're gonna get Lance's memory back, and they're still making out over there. That's how many hours have they been making out now? Surely they would have given in by now. Why am I talking about this? See you guys later, bye! Oh.